Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a match analysis on RRQ Hoshi vs Blacklist International upper bracket game 5. Alright, so let's look at the draft for both teams. It was actually a close match between RRQ and Blacklist, but in the end Blacklist was able to get the victory and they won game 5 thanks to the Ube strategy of Vince's signature pick Estes. But I feel like RRQ Hoshi has really improved a lot as well since because they have a new Filipino coach, Coach Arcadia, from former coach of Echo, and having Arcadia in their team actually makes them so much stronger, but yeah, it was a really good run as well for RQ in this match against the Blacklist. A huge improvement, and especially in coming from M3, they were eliminated by Blacklist and the lower bracket M3, and they didn't even get a single victory against them. But now they've tied Blacklist to game 5. So yeah, ARC is just one of the really strong Indonesian teams right now, the MLB esports scene. And Blacklist, they're still one of the best teams from the Philippines, defending M3 champs, trying to get their M4. They're trying to become, the back-to-back M series champions by winning M4. Unfortunately, they lost to Echo in the grand finals. So yeah, GG well played, Blacklist, and congratulations to Echo. They're the new M4 world champions. But the good thing is, Philippines are still the strongest region in MLBB. Alright, so the draft for game 5. Alright, so for RQ, they went with Kaja, and then Yuzong for Clay, Ling for Albert, Kadita. Oh no, it's Kadita for Clay and Yuzong for R7, and then Gold Lane Beatrix for Skylar. It's good that they have Kaja in their lineup because they can just use Kaja's ultimate to drag any one of the members of Blacklist, especially Estes. And then they have Yuzong as well to pick off the marksman. But I'm not really sure if this sling pickup is gonna work against Blacklist in game 5. They do have Kadita though to burst down the marksman and Haji's Farce as well, but yeah, it's all gonna come to how they're gonna execute the team play. I mean the strategy against Blacklist, because Blacklist lineup is just full Ube. It's just for the sustain. Barrett's a really tanky jungle. Claude, they're just gonna let Claude farm so we can outperform Skylar late game. And then Haji for the burst AoE to zone out the members of RQ during team fights. Edward for the push with Benedetta. And yeah, they're just Bucks just using all of their comfort picks in this final game against RQ in the upper bracket. Alright, let's just watch it.
That's Kadita, and that is Estes once again for the side. Oh my goodness. Blacklist banning away the Lunox makes sense right now. And RRQ, I feel like this is a good drop against Blacklist as well.
Yep, again,
If they can like, if they can catch Venus just like in game 4, I think RRQ is gonna win this match. But it's not gonna be easy for RRQ to pick off Venus.
This is good because Blacklist didn't expect RRQ Hoshi to pull so far. Low turtle resets.
To drag Venus, I mean, yeah.
Blade of Despair being built by Skylar on that Beatrix. There's going to be a lot of 1v1 kill potential, but Haji has the Clock of Destiny already scaling towards that mid game.
Oops! Alright, someone got drugged. Oh, Weiss, alright. And now R7 tried to engage as well, but he just backed off it.
Just as quickly, I could have sworn the Barats would have survived, but no. They have lethal intent. Oheb is in trouble.
BMI already pulled out.
Alright, Clay and Vince chasing Oheb. But the backup is already here. Oh, the damage from Haji.
Blacklist International, the big problem right now is that Kaja ultimate.
It's just so difficult. There's a lot of sources of.
So Venus is just trying to protect Oheb in this game.
But if R7 or
Alright, we got Skylar vs Orb 1v1. That was so close. just one more hit.
Ooh, that's again, it's just unfortunate for Blacklist that their attempts at picking off, at countering the aggression of RRQ has not been paying off. And I don't know if it's bad luck or you can call it a good skill coming in, because RRQ are doing very well avoiding these tough situations, even though they do not have the defensive battle spell.
At the world stage, there's no room for luck, alright?
Yes.
Maybe a little, but it's more of because RRQ Hoshi are feeling it. They won game 4, they have momentum on their side, and they have a relatively significant goal.
Ooh, that snipe from Skylar, man.
Just right in time. The ambulance right now is all about being whether he can catch the right targets.
Oof. Man, Din Hunter Sword has been completed for Oheb. He has a steel leg plates as well, so for now, he has some measure of defense against the physical damage, but that's only until all
Albert almost got caught there, yeah.
hands on him. At that point, the escape is going to be very difficult, and the fact that Skylar is on that Beatrix means that RRQ can slowly but
Skylar managed to destroy the turret.
How
Yeah.
safely and how just cleanly RRQ Hoshi pressured that bottom lane, and that's permanent damage. Oheb now can't farm.
I think Black is not afraid of Kaja anymore because they've learned it from game 4. So they're being really defensive now, trying to protect Venus all the time, yeah. Okay, Vin managed to catch Weiss there, but the problem is Black is already surrounded all the members of RRQ, so
R7 barely gets away with his life, but who'd have thought that Blacklist would have taken that turtle?
Yeah.
The mechanics, at least now, Wise is more confident that, hey, after a DJ, I'm okay.
Yeah, the biggest problem right here is that Blacklist International, hold on a second, slowing going down. Nothing's
I would just try to catch the, just try to get the turtle.
to eat the ultimate of Vin. No one else on the side of Blacklist.
They're just going for objectives as well.
Earlier, Wise was actually dragged by the Divine Judgment,
Yes,
but
correct.
unfortunately, the Breath of the Ocean from Clay does not land. And now, with Wise having the Radiant Armor, he is going to be a bit tanky until Clay has a bit more penetration to nuke him down. This might be the mid game that
I think there's gonna be a team fight in the top lane, yeah.
8 minutes in, they shrank that gold lead, approaching 3 now, it's just barely 1.
Okay, Orb uses his ultimate.
Letting duet doesn't really stick. But there you go, Blacklist International managed to clear out the top side wave. What is going on around the map?
They're just gonna push his turret.
The West Coast shot will not be able to connect. It's a little bit too far. Blacklist International takes up top side.
That's clean zoning from Haji right here, knowing that he has a lot
RSL might be in trouble there.
The light
Oh no,
attribute
he
on
just
top of the
retreated.
that needs to be respected by Skylar. He has the win of nature at this point, but there's still that magic damage threat coming in from Oh My Venus and Haji. That is the main thing he has to be aware of in these big fights.
And now, again, with the past minute or so being all about regaining real estate for Black.
But Khadita's really having a hard time trying to catch Oheb, man.
Yes, it's significant. Yes, it means something. But Blacklist can put up a better fight because, again,
Okay, Vin managed to drag Weiss. Oh no. Here's a counter play from Blacklist.
And then all of a sudden RRQ, that's lost, they're wrong. R7 a little bit too low, take coming in.
Vin got killed in that skirmish.
International picked one person.
They threw no caution to the wind.
They're not afraid to fight back because they have Estes, man.
Taken down. Blacklist obliges, making a beeline
Now they're just gonna go for the Lord.
and watch that green dot. Dennis Welcome still online.
First throw of the game.
They waste no time at all, man. RRQ, they might try and contest here, but it might be too difficult.
No, Albert didn't contest the Lord.
Blacklist will be able to secure that Lord and RRQ. They just overestimate their damage, despite the Wise just building full tank. They need to understand at what point is their damage adequate to grant pickoff, especially the bigger members, especially with Oh My Venus on the sides.
I feel like Blacklist call right here. Wise is the carrot. Vin hooks the carrot, but this carrot is a little bit too big for RRQ's mouth, and they got hurt. Their jaw dislocated, and this is exactly what happened. It worked for the first 2 times, but the 4th time, it doesn't work anymore.
Looking at the items here, 10 minutes in, Arashi, talk to us.
Exactly, I mean right now the blade armor has been completed for Wise as well. He is getting tankier and tankier, and so
The boss is just gonna try to push the top lane with the Lord there.
It's not in sight.
I think they're gonna try to
This might be a mistake, but here we go. Blacklist
pick off someone here.
taking away structures with the help of the Lord.
Zoning away. That's the name of the game from the side of Blacklist.
Oh, Albert might die there, man.
Going in for the side of Albert as well.
Oh, 1v1 Albert was... Oh, Albert was actually killed, but Albert got killed as well by the turret.
Time that Agent Zero bought for Blacklist. RRQ Hoshi are now reeling. They're looking at a map that's red, wondering where it all went wrong, because Blacklist has a 1K gold lead.
Oh no!
Oh, Vin.
But he misses there now. Here comes the fan.
Vin made a mistake there, yeah. He
He
flickered, but he wasn't able to catch anyone.
Oh, they're going to steal this purple away from Albert, who hasn't even respawned yet.
So now
We're
Blacklist has a
looking
chance
at
to
a
push
minute and
the
a half.
mid lane.
Arashi, what's going on?
Since
What
Kanji
can we
doesn't
expect
have his
in the
ultimate
next minute
at
and
the
a
moment-
half,
at the
because
moment.
This Lord, this next one is going to be significant.
We can expect RRQ to try and get a pickup yet again, but of course Blacklist, they adapt. You cannot expect the same thing to work again and again, and right now, they have the solutions. A strong front line, they can tank most of the damage, sustain to back them up, and even if you want to go for the squishier members, like we mentioned, the Purify is there. So I think RRQ, they have to try and ration their crowd control. They cannot use it all at the same time, because if they do that, then it's easier for Blacklist to identify when they need to commit most of their resources. If they can spread it out a bit more, it's going to be a lot more difficult, and it goes back to that dirty, that messy fight that RRQ usually finds success in.
2 big questions, Leo. Has Haji and Noah used the Purify? Second question, why isn't Vin catching all my Venus?
I feel like, again, if he was trying to do that with the flicker, unfortunately, he was just barely out of range. Maybe the pressure is getting to him.
Alright, we
You
got
never know.
another
Albert
Albert
once
versus
again
Vin.
is going on a duel with Agent Zero. They traded 1-for-1
Edward.
earlier, but man, it's still beneficial for Edward in this situation because Albert is level 15.
Arashi tried to answer it, but I was going to say, Jays, I don't have the answer.
Well, everyone's ready to
Blacklist
fight
does.
against
At
Albert,
this
man.
point, they're in the driver's seat. They're camping here in this river bush, and I'm not sure if RRQ knows.
Man, RQ does have the map control, brush control in fact, but it needs...
I don't think they can see Blacklist because they're hiding in the bush.
Sacrifice that. It's going to be Albert missing that
What?
purple buff once again.
He
It's going to
did.
be a replay of game number 3.
Oh, this Ling is thirsty. This Ling is hungry. He needs that purple. He needs that perp.
It's unreal, man. Wise is
could
able
be
to
it.
steal so many resources, so many purples, but now this is the deciding moment. If RRQ can
No.
flank around, this might be the opportunity they're looking for.
Yeah, but struggling in this game because he couldn't get any purple buffs, man.
And of course RRQ into an unfavorable
Oh
fight.
my god.
Do they know? Do they know? All right, that's it. They revealed it. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, RRQ Hoshi. So they're just trying their best to get a reset here. But can they find it? Lord, less than half health. Oh, here comes Vin.
Here comes
Conceal.
Vin as well. It's going to be the Daytona's walk-up. Will not be able to connect.
Oh shit, Kalita got caught there, yeah.
It's going to be knock-up coming up the side. RRQ, the damage coming up. RRQ doesn't really click. It's going to be Albert. Not in the way.
Yeah, they went for clay first, yeah.
And Albert still standing in the back side. But oh my goodness, walks on in. He
So they don't have any burst damage now to kill or web. That was a really smart play from Blacklist. Now they're doing the lore dance.
Grand Finals MVP fell, and for no reason at all.
Oh, the ultimate from Haji. How about the managed to kill Edward? But R7 is really low, man. Oh, damn.
by the members of Blacklist
There's
International.
three
Oh,
members
they baited out so
still in
much,
the Lord, yeah.
but they instead traded out, and it's gonna cost them. But at least Blacklist walks away with the Lord.
Yeah, we didn't get the Lord, man,
Skylar
in this
lethal
in that team
and
fight, man.
malicious intentions, but Blacklist says no. 2K ahead, Luminous Lord on their side. What does this mean for RRQ Hoshi?
It means that they're stuck on the defensive and they
The
cannot
Bout's pick is really
those
good,
big flanks.
because Bout's a really tanky jungler.
So patient, they played that fight so slow, and RRQ just weren't able to adjust. But afterwards, RRQ were able to actually get something in exchange for that Lord. That's a small victory, but as you mentioned, having the Lord on top of a very solid front-to-back composition means that now you can force RRQ to go to locations that you want them to be, instead of RRQ being elusive, hiding in the bushes, surprising them with side flanks.
Yeah, now it's come to the point wherein even bush control isn't as important because you still have to think about those purifies. Now, Chase, Haji has his off of cooldown. Venus has an Aegis. Oheb is waiting about 15 seconds from here. So this Lord push might actually be lethal. They could take an inhibitor, or better yet, they might even threaten a finish.
RRQ does have 2 petrifies left.
They're just
all
defending.
about RRQ, how they play this out. The Astra will be able to zoning out. That's
RRQ is
all
just
defended
defending,
by
yeah.
RRQ. Blacklist International focus on the mid lane instead. Nibiru's passion, wave clearing, that's all what RRQ can do for now. Locked in base.
Luckily, Clay has solid wave clear, and again, you're still looking
Black
at
has got the
Skylar,
full
despite
control now
nerfs
of the
on
map, yeah.
Beatrix in the recent patch. They're doing okay. Arashi, what does the items look like?
Alright.
This Agent
Oh
Zero.
my
That was
goodness,
so close.
Finn misses the flicker ultimate, allows Edward to slip on away.
And it's very unfortunate at this point in time. That flicker is a very valuable tool, and Blacklist know that, tries to go for a big play. And the other problem here is Albert, but he's alone right now.
He's alone right here, Edward. Oh, well, but needs to get on the way. There's a big dinosaur coming for
Almost-
Johnny as
Albert almost died there,
It's
man.
going to be Blacklist International, manages zone out the members from the side of RRQ.
If the match killed
Bot lane is
Albert there, I
already
think it
gone.
might be GG.
Luckily, his body was ready. Baby Alien knows exactly what's going on, and he did not have to fall. I believe it's come to the point wherein RQ knows they're playing with fire, knows that they have bombs in their fists, and they're waiting to land that big haymaker. Question is, how do they find that angle?
It's such a difficult situation because Blacklist have all their attention focused onto Vin, and it seems like RRQ, they're only relying on Vin to be the first initiate, whereas they actually have a lot of other tools they can use. They can go with Clay on the Kadira, they can go with R7 with a big flank and petrify, but they're just not exploring that option, and it's making them seem just a bit too one-dimensional. And against a team like Blacklist, that just means that you are going to be so I don't know, readable, so obvious, and you can see that several times here, Vin has flickered twice and has not landed a pickoff.
Something tells me that's more a matter of conservation. The
No,
fact
I
that
was trying to
Clay
push
and
the top
R7
tower,
haven't been used as much,
but Elder was chasing him.
trying to get a kill and get vision is because they're saving them, right? They're saving them, but so far, not like this. This is a defensive Black Dragon form.
Defensive Black Dragon form. Haji activates the Feather Airstrike already right off early. The Blacklist International know that Albert's all the way up top. Edward has full vision right here. But
The Lord's up now, yeah.
is slowly collapsing once again. The purple buff gets denied away by Blacklist International.
Oh no, the baby alien's not gonna get his num-nums. This is a hard engage. This is tough. When you're playing a Ling this way, I mean, I've heard this from stories. I don't play Ling myself, but when it's like this and your opponents are just denying you your buff, oh, it's miserable.
Yep. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist International setting up for this Lord dance. It's about how has Lord Pit control.
They're starting the Lord now, yeah.
Easy for now, it's going to be Blacklist.
And they burst into the Lord really quick. Oh, wise match to get Lord. Oh, Vin got caught there.
It's going to be all my Venus healing members of Blacklist International all the way to the top 4. Overhead will be punishing Vin.
A Lord that's evolved plus Vin. The M-Series All-Timer has been overloaded. Yes, he had momentum. Yes, he got MVP Game 4. But not against a lineup like this. Not against Blacklist, who has figured out exactly what's going on.
RRQ need to adapt, man. They have to try and do things differently. Blacklist has a read on how
Blacklist is just in defense right
and
now, yeah.
with 15 seconds left on Vin,
Alright, they're just gonna push with the Lord, yeah.
And high ground favors Blacklist International.
We're just going for the objectives.
This
Blacklist.
is a very tough and extra to defend while Alvin forced to use the Temple of the Blades just to get on there. Here comes the bandits.
I think they can still defend, yeah. Yeah, they can burst his Lord down. It's just an evolved Lord.
International, they do a lot of damage. They crack open the mid lane. That's permanent damage.
That is a main artery taken away from RRQ Hoshi. Albert will not be able to explore the map as freely as he once has in this 19-minute bout. Now top lane inhibitor is going to be next up on the docket.
Here we go. Oh, have petrified, but you're going to get purified. The counter battle spell. Here we go. R7 all the way in the back line, trying to look for, but oh, maybe this desperately trying to heal. But look at where Albert's going. He's looking for the angle, but will not be able to commit. Blacklist International, they stayed a long time.
There you go. If R7 can go in like that, you can see the cooldown on the purifiers for Haji and Oheb are nearly identical because they have to use it at the same time. They are trying to group together for the blessings of the Moon Goddess, and that is something that RRQ can take advantage of. But they need to just plan it out really, really well. And without that vision, without the control, it's just so difficult right now. And Albert has full inventory slots at this point, so he won't be scaling any longer. At this point, it's all about how fast Blacklist can catch up to the 5k gold, can use that 5k gold lead, because RRQ, soon both teams are going to be full inventory slots.
See the audience shouting, man. The Indonesian fans, eh?
And again, this is a lord that scales every minute from now on, 20 plus.
Yes, the next lord is going to be really important, so Blacklist really have to get this lord.
Best believe that is lethal. If a member of yours gets picked off, again like Vin from the past 15-18 minutes of this game, then no one comes back from that. So RRQ Hoshi has to be extra careful.
Concealed play, no flicker committed by Vin, that's good. But this is where RRQ has realized that R7 needs to face check every single rush. The best part about Oh My Venus on this Estus, right? Your second skill allow for that vision, right? So that you don't really need to commit. You saw it already being used in the I think it was the second or first Lord Dance, right? And it's really come to really good success.
Now, we're about 15 seconds away from this Lord. You see Blacklist International playing for purple buff domination. Bombs away from Skylar. And this could be Albert's last chance. Oh, he's so hungry. He wants it. Can he get it?
The question is, by looking how RRQ members come out, the Petrify coming up from will be there,
but Blacklist can zone away RRQ, man, so they can just easily steal the buff from Albert.
It's not on Albert. Blacklist is happy.
Alright, then they're gonna start the Lord.
It's so hard to play Ling this way. I can't stress that enough.
Yeah.
Now Haji has a Holy Crystal. That's a lot of damage. One bolt from the airstrike is able to chunk Skylar down to Lord and
Oh, it's real low.
But look at that snipe coming in.
But I just got healed by Venus. Heal back to full HP.
Blacklist will be having no issues at all. But look at
Okay, remember Vin magic to catch. Haji, but he used Winter Truncheon. Alright, we're going. Alright, they're going for a team fight. Oh, look at this fight, man. This looks insane. Everyone's at low health now. Who's gonna win this team fight? Oh god. Skylar, Venus Magical win. Oh, I managed to escape. That was so close. Yeah. Never managed to kill Albert as well. So that was a close one. If Blacklist got wiped out in that team fight, RRQ could have won the game 5, man. Yeah, but
so good for them, and then it looks awful, and then it looks so good again, and at the end of everything.
But Oheb was able to to escape that team fight. That was a smart move from Oheb.
3-4-3 equal trade, but of course, let's take a look at that instant replay by TikTok. Look at that. Initially, the Purifies had.
That was a crazy team fight, man. Look at that.
Look at Skylar just free hitting in the back. Unfortunately, he's unable to secure that kill.
RRQ weren't afraid to fight back, man. But they still lost that team fight.
Cut him down, and now Blacklist once again are the ones pressuring for this Lord. They have mobility advantage.
Right now, the Lord dance, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what Blacklist is really good at. Right, RRQ right now, they have to try to figure this out. Okay, get chunked down all the way, go to HP, and now Blacklist all of a sudden they do have the Lord. It is all up to how RRQ plays with it. Albert Link could be able to fly all the way.
Black's trying to get the Lord.
Very quickly, but I think RRQ that lost the topside turret for now is going to be a rush. A mad rush.
Albert's gonna try to steal the Lord.
Albert on the Lord right here. They need to try to do something.
Tempest of Blades. Oh, he managed to get the Lord. But he's running away. Oh, but Blacklist managed to kill Vin. They're just gonna go straight to the base, man. They don't care about the Lord, man. They're just gonna push.
It is gonna be a replay of the
because they managed to kill Vin.
once again, even though RRQ was able to take
Yeah.
down the Lord right now, it's gonna be Blacklist International. They do have a lot of control. They do have a lot of damage, but they don't know welcoming everybody to the top of the barrage, and now he will be punished. It is nice right now. It's gonna get out of there. Oh my goodness, healing the members from the side of Blacklist International. 3v5 happening in the side of RRQ.
I think it's GG, yeah.
This one has the favor turned
need to go.
on.
They're gonna end the game now, yeah.
Taken down.
Focus on the inhibitor.
Something
GG about this one. Upper bracket. Sends RQ to the lower bracket, guys. That was an intense game, man.
Tennis indoor Sinayan can't believe it. Neither could we. But Blacklist International.
Yeah, this was the moment that Blacklist managed to reach the upper bracket finals in M4. And unfortunately for RQ, they have to go down to the lower bracket and face, I think, Falcon. Yeah, Falcon. Yeah.
The Sang Raja down.
Yeah, no, RQ made a huge mistake there, I think, in my opinion, which cost them the match pretty much. So, congratulations to Blacklist. That was a really insane match, man. I have no words to say. RQ's just, they've really improved a lot, man, in M4. But Indiana Blacklist is still the better team.
To the lower bracket.
A somber day.
Which proves that Philippines are still above Indonesia. Yeah, Philippines are still the best in MLB, man. There's no denying it.
Sinayan, the audience is definitely disappointed.
2-3, 3-2 black, yeah.
And there is a loser in these tournaments. And unfortunately for RRQ, today, Blacklist
I think they were really sad about losing that match. I mean, they're still,
moving on to
they still have a chance in the lower bracket.
The N3 World Champions feel it. The agents in the stadium are the same. And boy, if you watch the last 5 minutes, you saw exactly.
Alright, so we're gonna end the analysis video, guys. So yeah, that was my first match analysis video for M4. I'll try to do some more analysis videos maybe tomorrow, and we're gonna do an analysis video on Onyx versus Echo in the upper bracket next. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, sorry, the camera is a bit blurry.